I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want.
Hello and welcome to the Chaos, and today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club because I could not handle any more wholesome gaming. We need some spoops. So, let's hop right in. We're gonna be Bonbon. If it lets me be Bonbon. We're Bonbon today. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may be drawing to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but kind of works just because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. You sound like a bad friend. But she's gonna chase after me like that, I almost feel better off running away. You're a terrible friend! However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking of ignoring me. That's mean, Bonbon! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something. Rude! Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean to me even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Bonbon, have you decided what club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you were joining a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. Same. I was talking to you about how I worry you won't be learning how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? Does anyone know what that is? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I can promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised that I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. I love Sayori, and you are a douchebag. Me? The day of school is ordinary as ever. Coco! Yes, we're playing Doki Doki! You said you wanted wholesome and spoopy. And what better than Doki Doki for wholesome and spoopy? And it's no surprise I've definitely seen this game before a lot. And Sayori is best girl. Sayori is best girl. I love her. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Same. I look around and realize, yay! Thank you for the pats! Thank you for the pats! The only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up with you coming out of class, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Woo! Playtime! You don't need to wait up for me if I'm going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So, I thought, you know... Know what? No! I didn't even see that Pokemon showed up. Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. So, fun fact, when I was in high school, because if anyone, I don't know if I've mentioned it a lot, I am an author at heart. I love writing. I'm just bad at it. I actually did start a creative writing club. That 3 people showed up to. Which, you know what? Fitting. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. Hey! Welcome, Grave. Low Life, a song you should definitely take a look. I think I've heard Low Life, actually. In fact, I'm 90% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. It's not fun. It's not. The music video just released today? Okay, I'm wrong. There's a different one then. I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of the Poppy song, you know? Low Life? Okay, it's Youngblood. I'm surprised I haven't already gotten that from one of my friends. That Youngblood is her favorite person on the planet. Since she was the first one to show interest in the club, or after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Lies and slander. Yeah, I'm gonna go to anime club. Come on, please. So, alright, Grave, we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which is clearly just a super cute visual novel dating sim game that doesn't at all turn violent and disturbing in the future. Ignore the title. This is just wholesome. We're just being wholesome right now. That's all this game is. It's just wholesome. Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. What am I doing tomorrow? I honestly don't know. It might be more Doki Doki. It might be some Oxygen Not Included. We might see what other games I have stashed in my inventory. We're gonna play Doki Doki to completion because I love this game. But I don't know if we're gonna play it all in a row. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning to have planned this all out. Possibly. I think I have something else already pulled up. I just don't remember what it is at the moment. But possibly. We'll talk after stream. Or she's so cunning that she planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Same. Go take a nap. I'll have a good stream, but you go take a nap. You probably need one. Be careful with your head. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a sector of the school that I rarely visited, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Coco! Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, this is the new member is here. You didn't tell me you passed out at work. You just said you hit your head. Yes, go take a nap. Lay down. Go lay down. I told you don't call me a new member. Eh? Yes, you're in trouble. Grave, he passed out at work, and when he told me he hit his head, he just said he hit his head, not that he passed out and hit his head. Go lay down and drink some water. In opposite orders, don't waterboard yourself. Go drink some water and then go to bed. Now. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, what happened exactly was I was passed out due to heat exhaustion. That's accurate. And hit my head, and my head's still throbbing. I worry about the show on Saturday. Yeah, so you need... if you haven't gone to the doctor, because if you haven't been looked at for a concussion, you need to do that. Like now. Make sure your eyes are properly dilating. Like, we need to make sure you're okay. And second, go drink some water and lay down. It's too hot for you to be standing up if you passed out from heat exhaustion. Get! Go! Otherwise, you definitely won't make your show on Saturday. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Say. Ah, Bonbon, what a surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls! Same. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. My name is Bonbon. Yes. Thank you for the 5 bits, Grave. Now go to bed. This is not saving you. You don't get to buy your way out of this. Go to bed. I thought it'd be funny to go with Bonbon. Oh, it's so glitchy. Stop it, please. Please. It's still not gonna buy you out of trouble. It's still not gonna buy you out of trouble. You want to say something? Say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this one's Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to be having a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Bonbon. Monica smiles sweetly at you. Look at that pose. You go, Monica. We don't know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Same. So, having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Bonbon. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica or one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the cupboard. Sit with Monica? I can't! I know what happens, but Sayori is best girl. I am curious, though, what happens if you genuinely do choose Monica. Because I don't know if anyone has actually chose Monica. Or at least I haven't seen playthroughs with people choosing Monica. No, Sayori is love. Sayori is best friend. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated with, to look like little cats. How cute! with whiskers drawn on with icing and little pieces of chocolate used to make the ears. You are perfectly valid to prefer Monica. However, I have a soft spot for Sayori. I love Sayori. So cute! And also, we were so mean to her today. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full. She always managed to get the icing on her face. Same. I can't be trusted with a cupcake. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking a glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you. You dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each setting. Yeah, accurate! You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faint smiles at herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't actually joined a club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Coco, have you seen Ouran High School Host Club? Because I don't know... Because for some reason I picture Monica as the president. It's an anime. It's an anime from like my childhood, and I'm pretty sure it's older than that. Ouran High School Host Club. Hold on. There we go. Ouran High School Host Club. There's a character in it who becomes the president of the host, like, fan club. And for whatever reason, Monica just reminds me of her. For no reason. They act nothing alike. But I just want to keep giving her the same voice. Because I love her, but she is not the most subtle of characters. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if that encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out effort to start something brand new. Who are we applauding for? Why are we applauding? Thank you for the applause, Coco. I know, my acting is on point. It's perfect. especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must work really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted at the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Bonbon, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, Coco! How did I forget? I promised last stream that I would make dino waffles, did I not? I made dino waffles! I made them specifically to show, and I forgot. But she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yep, we have a Triceratops, a Stegosaurus, we have a Pterodactyl, we have a T-Rex, and then we have a Brachiosaurus. There's like 5 different ones to make dino nuggy waffles. I don't know what else to call them. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Yes, I found a waffle iron that makes little dino nuggy waffles, and it's my new favorite thing. I've had it for like a year now, and I cannot tell you how many times I've used it. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Hold on, I can act this out. I have a giant coffee cup. Well, Yuri traces the rim of her coffee cup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy world. Same though, Yuri. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but obviously, by the way her eyes light up, that she finds comfort in her world of books, not people. What is your favorite book, Coco? But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Is it amazing how writers can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, your favorite book. What's your favorite book? We brought it up, we might as well talk about it. Or series. It doesn't have to be a single book. It can be a series. You don't know. Oh. I'm torn. I'm torn between 2. I'm torn between a bunch. I read a lot. Blue Flag, maybe? Ooh, what's that one about? I think... it's so hard. So there's 2 series I'm like... Hey, manga works. Manga definitely works. It's a torn between 2 series. One is The Cruel Prince, which is about a girl who basically got kidnapped by a red cap fae and raised in the fairy world as his daughter, who like becomes like an assassin and a spy, and it's super cool. Great series. Like 10 on 10 if you haven't read, recommend. Worth the read. Or Ash Princess. The Ash Princess series, which is about a princess whose kingdom gets conquered when she's a child, and she gets like kidnapped? Not really kidnapped. So she's held as like basically a whipping girl for the king. And he lets her keep her, he like makes her change her name. She's not allowed to use her own name. I do kind of like kidnapping. It makes it like tragic. Did I mention in The Cruel Prince, the Fae kidnaps her after killing her parents in front of her? Because that's important to the story. He kills her parents right in front of her. In the second one, in Ash Princess, he like keeps the princess of the kingdom he overthrew as a whipping girl to keep people in line, and then she ends up going on a quest to like overthrow him and like get her kingdom back. It's really good. 10 on 10. Both of them are a little dark, admittedly. Ash Princess a little darker than Cruel Prince, but they're both there. They're both there. But 10 on 10, both of those, highly recommend. Hey Ty, welcome! You didn't get jump scared when you came in. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Nook! Nook! Welcome, welcome! How is everyone? Ah, I read a horror book once. It's a first. It is a first! I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. You're the coolest person. You saw my little dino waffles? I still have some. Hold on. I made them for stream because I talked about them last time. And I promised I would make them the next time I streamed. So I have little snackies. It's so fun. I got this. It's like a waffle iron that you just like pour some into. And it just cooks them. You don't have to do anything. And you end up with like these cute little bite-sized dippable waffles that look like little dinos. And I'm way too happy about it. Honestly. Yes, I do. I don't have one here, actually, because I'd saved these. It is real stuff. Well, it's not real stuff. I have sugar-free. I have to have sugar-free right now. Because if I eat too much sugar in the morning, I will die. I saw one of those irons on Amazon, but they can't deliver. No! Okay, hold on. I will buy one, and I will mail it to you. Because they're not that expensive. The shipping will cost me more. But that's fine. It's birthday present. Just message me in Discord. I'll send you one. I know. I used to have like the best, like the thickest, best maple syrup. And then like once I hit like 22, this is no joke, Nook. Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing it. Once I hit like 22, I just couldn't do sugar anymore. So like without it just like destroying my stomach. So sugar-free everything. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart from me over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give it back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poem, everything about you is just so cute, just as cute as you are. Sayori saddles up next to Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers and expose your vulnerabilities and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel secure enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Aw, I want to read everybody's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond for the club. Isn't that right, Bon Bon? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. I do like to think that we are not a person, but we are in fact this really happy turtle bunny here. That they're just like talking to. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind the entire time. English. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Bon Bon... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to take a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Bon Bon, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, all the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Bon Bon! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore. Thank you for the hydrate, Madman. I need it. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How is the maddest man in the bluest box? Woo! Ghosties. Accurate. So we are playing a totally not spoopy game. We can ignore the title. It's a visual novel dating game called Doki Doki Literature Club, where you're trying to date all of the girls in a literature club. Or trying to choose which girl to date in a literature club. And it totally does not become a psychological horror thing in the future. At all. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yeah, it's definitely totally not a scary game disguised as a cute dating sim game. Like, it's not the first one of these I've played on the channel. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Find out next time. Tell me that does not sound like the ending to an anime. Nah, absolutely not. It's totally not just to make you drop your guard so that they can just destroy you mentally in the future. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess I'll start with writing a poem tonight. Alright. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Exactly. That is exactly what that sounded like. Alright, time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen to whoever's poem you like most. Why don't we get Monica as an option? Captive. I figured that. Pout, vibrant, unrestrained existence, cheeks, summer, cruent, fireflies, electricity, breath. Breath. Oh no. Lazy, climax, bounce, romance, parfait. Question, lucky, cheer, whistle, anger. Parfait! What? Anime, despise, family, whirlwind, memories, eternal, heart, disarray, frightening, shiny. Frightening. Bubbles, playground, color, journey, adventure, imagination, hope, pure, silly, poof. Hope. There we go. We're trying here. Okay, sugar, joy, contamination, sunny, nature, jumpy, hurt, tragedy, amazing, fester. Fester. Dang it. Vertigo, sensation, special, broken, people whisper, flee, awesome. Sugar! No, sugar, not sugar. Sugar would be for Natsuki. I know that one. The problem is trying to figure out, broken? There we go. Infallible, ocean, childhood, cry, melody, headphones, candy, cute, fear, lollipop. Cry. Yes. These sound like the poems I wrote in middle school, which I somehow still have. Bliss. Vibrance, lipstick, comfort, Valentine, jump, massacre. Oh, we know which one I'm choosing. Tenacious. Oh, Ty, are you still here? It's you! It's you! Depression. Capable, game. Well, we have to. We have to. There. This is officially a poem about Ty. His name was there. We have to go with it. We just need it takes a little bit of editing. There won't be cocoa in there. There might be chocolate. That might be a thing. Uncanny, landscape, explode, lust, warm, alien, forgiveness, cage. Cage. Pleasure, papa, clouds, covet, peaceful, marriage. Val! Yay! I'm glad your electricity is back on. Is that what happened last night? I came home to hop into Epic's stream and it had just like ended like 5 minutes before. And I'm like, wait, what? What? How late is it? How long were we gone? Let's see. Flying, fluffy. After image, bunny. Flying? Okay. Sparkle, spinning, anxiety, shame, secretive, shadow, despair, disown. Nightgown, vanilla. Like, yeah, you lost electricity for like 50-ish minutes. That would check out. I was curious. I was like, man, I know we're not home that late. Shame. Inferno, together. Manger, fun, wrath, play, wonderful. Hair, philosophy, suicide. We know whose this is. I literally can't pick it though, or it'd be a spoiler. Wrath. Thank you for the posture check, Dragon. Alright. Alone, aura, passion, fantasy, fickle, precious. Aha! Chocolate! Cocoa! You're next! Dragon, Ty, Coco. Yes! Now we just need to find one that's a dragon, and we can just have a poem about everyone. Kiss, agonizing, horror, starscape, smile, unending, empty, sticky, party, defeat. Beauty, skipping, rain cloud, charm, raindrop, boop! Oh, we have to choose boop! We gotta boop! We have to do the boop! Disoriented, happy, socks, heaven sent, vacation, melancholy, destiny, ambient, daydream, infinity. Melancholy, I love that word. Bed, ribbon, shopping, kitty, uncontrollable, swimsuit, music, judgment, insight, waterfall. Kitty! Crimson, excitement, dream, loud, hope, sweet, blanket, sing, pain, pink. Kitty! Pain! Yay! I think we might impress Yuri more than anyone else. Unintentionally. Hi again, Bonbon. Glad to see you didn't want to run away from us, Raggy. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. That might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Ruh-roh! It's times like this where I remember why Scooby-Doo was my favorite character growing up. It's because I had the same speech impediment. Oh, AC back. Oh, Val, you're so lucky. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Bonbon. I hope it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I wish I had AC. I don't have it either, Coco. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sari told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Ironically, I tell my older sister I rub Ruragi. Same. There's a reason that there's like Scooby-Doo redeems. And I do not want to like out myself from how big of a Scooby-Doo fan I am, if that hasn't given it away enough. 90% of my YouTube library of like bought things are Scooby-Doo movies. I don't own all of them, but I own a lot of them. Oh, it's no surprise. No, I know it's not a surprise. It's not surprising anyone. Where are the points, by the way? Oh, I don't know what's going on. Something seems a little weird with my stream today. I'm having issues all around. Like, hold on. Yeah, because it's not even showing me who's here, or like, that there are people here. So, quite honestly, I'm not sure what's going on. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Yeah, hold on. Which one do you want, Coco? What one do you want? It's still showing me then. Let's see. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her chair. Don't worry, guys! Bonbon always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helped me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room's so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. I cannot confirm nor deny that I almost set my house on fire a couple of times. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Foreshadowing! How come? You and Bonbon can become good friends too? Bruh. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's putting me into. Okay, go have food. Go enjoy your food. I'm gonna have some dino waffles. I ate his head. Perfect. That's the perfect in-stream snack. It totally doesn't take a little too long to eat. But at least it's not so crunchy you can just hear crunch. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's time for me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Honestly, that is the way to my heart, though. I have a small collection of beautiful hardcover books that Legion has got me. I have Edgar Allan Poe. I have Irish fairy tales. We have Nordic fairy tales. We have Grimm's fairy tales, and we have H.P. Lovecraft. Just the whole big, beautiful collection. That's what he does if I ever get mad at him. He doesn't buy me flowers, he doesn't buy me chocolate. He goes and finds a book that's really pretty, and that's how he's like, I'm sorry. It works. It works pretty well, honestly. And we could, discuss it? If you wanted? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she'd think I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery discussion in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. If I go missing, the electricity flickered. Oh no! No, not the electricity! I mean, I can relate because it happened. It happened to us too. What was that? On Monday, our electricity was out for hours. So, I feel that. I will worry only a little bit that you're safe. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I'm over storms. Send them here, please. Please, I will take them. Send them west. Give them to me. I would love some storms. Instead of them just accidentally shutting off our power instead of the neighbors. For like 6 hours. I guess I could always read the book that Yuri gave me. But it feels a little too tired. I feel a little too tired to read. I'd probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of the literature club sounds a little too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something to speak to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can speak to them about their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we'll need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori's are still her usual self. But in there lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding anything for motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, there was an Umbreon? Dang it! Wah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry! Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look after me better than you look after yourself. You still oversleep every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly rushing this morning. Look at your hair sticking all around. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Can you stop being such a dick to my favorite girl? Leave her alone. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I will not. I hate her. I hate you. Me, Bonbon, I hate you. You are a jerk. Leave Sayori alone. She is best girl. I tried to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better you'll look, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it was to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The buttons might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the buttons near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means your boobs have gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why do I feel so strange seeing Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? I don't know, why is your thing buttoned up blazers, douchebag? I'm getting a mildly more defensive than I intended to. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Thank you. Much better. Phew. That's so much better. Sarah puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you taking care of me is better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Oh, she's so cute. I can't. Stop saying these things. Stop saying these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Bon, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration, since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Hey! Hey, Grave Error! Hello! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream! Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. How goes it? It goes pretty well. We started Doki Doki today, which I'm super excited for. How's your day going so far? I do the same myself. Alright, who should I show my poem to first? We gotta go with the best girl. Good, I'm glad to hear! I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. I will not choose anyone besides best girl. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Bon. Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. Me, whenever I show anyone anything in there, must be best girl always. And Sayori is best girl. I don't care. People can fight me on it. I love Sayori. And I know, before anyone says anything, no spoilers in chat, because I don't know if anyone else has seen this. I have seen this. I don't care. Sayori, best girl. Best girl. I'm not good at writing at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Me, every second of every day. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion will be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? Would it surprise anyone that I had an obsession with anime girls 90% of my life and I wanted to be one? So, anime girl laughs always. However, I will say it's also where my sneeze came from initially and now I can't stop it. Not at all. It's not clear by everything about me that that was a thing. That's where my sneeze came from too, was me being like, I need to make a cute sneeze. Never heard that before? Never heard what before? And now I can't go back to sneezing like a normal person, so it just hurts constantly. Because it's not a fun sneeze, but I cannot unlearn it. It's great. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Bon poem. And it makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. She's so cute. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy you wrote one. Whenever I sneeze, it's just like a gates of hell open. That's how it should be. I wish that I didn't have such the urge as a child to just like have everything be cute and train myself to do that, because it's just painful and not good. It could blow my eardrums at any point, but I can't stop. I want a gates of hell sneeze. You know what? I want a dad at Thanksgiving sneeze again. When he just like screams at everyone, I want that back. For the love of God, give me that back. It just reminds me that you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in a classroom. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Bonbon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivations here. I'm really only here to date all of these incredibly hot chicks. Thank you for the hydrate, Nook! Thank you, I need it. I'm a dehydrated goblin 99% of the time. I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Hold on. Nook gets... Hold on. I can do this. It'll let me go down, maybe. Victor love! There we go. Victor loves for Nook. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah! I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? It'll be my way of thanking you. Thank you for clipping that, Grave. I appreciate it. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna pin this. Perfect. It'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! We'll leave it pinned for 20 minutes. Yeah, sounds good. Alright. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. This is gonna get so sad. I already know. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Same! I sneeze like Minnie Mouse and everyone thinks it's cute. Exactly. Everyone's like, ah, yes. Yes, that is exactly an adorable sneeze. It's like, no, it's painful. It hurts. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out really nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. I would love to hear your Mickey Mouse sneeze though, Val. I haven't heard it. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I want eggs and toast. Isn't it true that about most cute things, it seems cute on the outside, but it's unbelievably painful in reality? Accurate, Grave. Accurate, Grave. Error. Correct. 90% of things. Hopefully you never hear it. Well, now, hold on. I need to come visit just so I can, like, wave pepper under your nose. Because if you don't want me to hear it, I need to hear it now. Absolutely must. It is a necessity. Were you even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Don't call me out like that, Sayori. Minnie flipping you off on my thigh because my giggle and sneeze and yawn. Same. Same. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, Grave Error, are you good? You good, buddy? Do you smell toast? Do you smell toast? Are you okay? Okay, who do I show my poem to next? Let's go to Monica, because she's the next favorite. Hi, Bon Bon. Having a good time so far? Toast is good. Toast is good. I would say I want toast, but I have dino waffles, so I'm pretty content, actually. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do together, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Bon Bon. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that sort of barrier is what we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? That was the goal. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really actually different. Really different. Totally not exactly the same as Sayori in any way. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, that's the kind of vibe I get when I read your poem. You sure you're not reading too much into it? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writings has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? The happiest people are all depressed. If you seem happy, you're probably incredibly depressed. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. No, it's not. It's textbook. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before you feel really comfortable doing this. What about lazy people? That depends. Are they lazy by choice? Because in which case, good for them. Or are they lazy because of executive dysfunction? Because that could be a variety of things. Lazy people could be depression. Could be someone just chill and vibing. Could be ADHD. Or, yeah, I'm like ADHD. I will not confirm nor deny that last week I sat on my kitchen floor crying because I couldn't do dishes. No one needs to know that. I'm not saying that happened. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find what kind of style suits you. Lazy by choice and ADHD. It's a match made in hell, my dude. I'm so sorry. Everyone else may be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everybody wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything, except for that's the entire point of this game, is to try and date them. I melt down because I was overwhelmed by cleaning my son's room. Yeah. Like right now is the cleanest. There is another grave. We have Graveyard Boy, and now we have Grave Error. Would you prefer to go by Grave Error or just Error? Or we could just call you 404. Like 303, but 404. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Call me whatever. Error, error, error. Perfect. It has to be error with a robot voice. Error. Error. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? All right. All right, Error. You've been accepted. You now have a name with us. Welcome, and you're welcome to hang around as long as you like. I promise we don't bite very hard. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who's not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel it all that way, you know? Unless you ask us to. Of course, yeah. If you ask us to, maybe. But, again, dealer's choice. I see. Well, let's read it then. Most people call me Grave, a few people call me Air. There's like 2 people who call me 404. Well, we're gonna go with Error. Oh, you know what it reminds me? It reminds me of the episode of Futurama with the Lucy Liu bot, where she's like, Fry, you should write a book about the can't eat more. Where she like jumps out of the pre-recorded lines into the robot voice. That one. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction, the speckles protrude. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. The Sting is my favorite Futurama episode of all time. It's such a good episode, Dragon. Oh, the feels. Doesn't hit you quite as hard as the feels as the dog episode, which we don't talk about, and we skip every time we get to it in our rewatches, because I can't handle that kind of emotion. But it is up there. It is such a good one. Luck of the Fryrish. Yes. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with permanent copy of a meaningless image. You've never watched Futurama, Error? Oh, watch it. Put it on your watch list. They're actually just rebooting it. And so they're coming out with new episodes on Hulu. So if you have Hulu, you can watch all of it for free. Or I guess for Hulu price. Not for free. But if they have it on Hulu, it's worth a watch if you've never seen it. It's pretty good. I stan Futurama really hard. Already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. Nope, no Hulu. They used to have it on Netflix. They probably... I don't know if they have it anywhere else anymore. Sting, Luck of the Flyerish, Jurassic Bark. We don't talk about Jurassic Bark here. The late Philip J. Fry, and Meanwhile. Oh, they're all good. You know what? I don't know if I could choose a favorite Futurama episode. I like the Poplars a lot. The Poplars is a good episode. Oh, the Flying Brains. I really like that one. The first one, where like you find out Nibbler can talk. That one's really good. The Devil's... No, you know what? That's it. You're right. The Devil's Hands Are Idle Playthings is number 1. I have that song stuck in my head 24/7. Why do we have a Turtle Rabbit? Because Turtle Rabbit is cute and we love him. His name is Bon Bon. So even though they're referring to me, the one playing this game is actually Bon Bon here. So just imagine whenever they're flirting with the camera, they're actually flirting with this little turtle rabbit thingy. Because they're the weird ones. They're the weird ones for flirting with the turtle rabbit, not us for playing the game. He has a condition. He has a condition. One ear is longer than the other. Leela's Homeworld is awesome too. That one's pretty good. I like the one where she finds out about her parents. Like that she's a mutant. That one's really good. But Devil's Hands, hands down. His jaw sets upside down. It is. He's a little unique. He's a little funny, but we love him. It's just a hole. It's not too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole into infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. He's just a little messed up. Just a little bit. So, what do you think? Thank you for the zoinks tie. Thank you for the zoinks tie. He's having a hard day, but you know, we love Bon Bon. So what do you think? Very freeform. Is that what you call it? It's glaringly obvious one. He's blue. He changes colors, actually. When you get him leveled up, he goes through colors. He changes colors all the way through. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. And yeah, that's the kind of style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between lines. Oh, so he's the victim of radio fallout. Yep. The more he gets, the weirder colors he changes. You know, we'll see him all colors eventually. When we perform out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I've had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yay! For Pando! Thank you, Val! Feed the Pando boy! Bon loves treats. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's comes off kind of strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yummy. Happy Bon Bon. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on specific points. If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So you need to move your hand and go with the flow. That's great advice, Monica. If I could do that. However, you make that sound like it's easy and not just traumatizing. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. All right, let's share with Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. The analogy only would be exactly. I mean, maybe it would work with a Sharpie. Let's check. This is for science. We're taking a science research break. It works with a permanent marker too, pretty well. But not for, anyone who writes in pencil or on a computer. That's a little bit blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just it didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. I don't know. I might like getting hit. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sneak, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Sheesh! MC throwing words for no reason. For sure! Natsuki is always ready to throw hands. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Narwhals can die. Not the narwhals! Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Fun fact for the day. Oh, I like fun facts. Give some fun facts. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. When afflicted by stress, most people's hearts speed up, right? Correct. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling for the last line. So you did. Well, when narwhals are stressed, their hearts slow down instead. Really? Why is that? Is it to conserve energy? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not. Alright, fair enough. Interesting fact of the day. I am here for that. Decided to humor her with one last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Yuri! Yuri stares at the poem. A minute's passed. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Usually narwhals swim in cold water, and the faster your heart beats, the faster you lose heat, and therefore energy. That makes sense. So when they, in order to conserve their body heat, they literally can't stress and raise their heart rate. They have to do the opposite so that they can move faster to get away if necessary. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be right after reading it. Is that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice you've seen it. It's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take you a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? However, it also means they can have fatal anxiety attacks because they get too stressed and their heart just gives up completely. Ah! Note to self, do not become a narwhal, because my anxiety would actually kill me. That is terrifying. I wonder, does that mean that narwhals have, like, clinical anxiety similar to humans? Thus, narwhals can die. That is terrible, but also extremely interesting. Fun fact is now recharging. Yes, I love fun facts. This is a fun one. Once it recharges, I would love another one. Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for writers. Oh, thank you, Error! Thank you, Error, for the follow! We're glad to have you here. Welcome to the Chaos Crew. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
Welcome.
You have a thing? Come.
You're welcome.
Welcome to my life. I appreciate the follow so much. Welcome to the Chaos Crew. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. The Chaos Crew? Hell yeah! Glad to be here. Eventually, we don't have shirts yet, maybe someday. But, yes, welcome to the Chaos Crew. You get a ghosty goo with a knife. Welcome to the Chaos Crew. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressive are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Yay! I'm glad you'll like it here. We have fun. We don't have cookies though, but we have dino waffles. Have a dino waffle for welcome. Today, we don't have dino waffles all the time. We mostly thrive off of nothing but coffee, caffeine, and more coffee. The vibes are immaculate. Thank you. That is what I go for, is the vibes. We try and have the goodest of vibes around here. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club has given you valuable feedback. Not really. Natsuki insulted me. Sayori just said it was good, and then Monica kind of helped. You were actually on my recommended, so I decided to stop by. Oh my god, Twitch is recommending me to people? They have terrible taste, but welcome! I'm glad they sent you over. We play mostly... Well, I was gonna say we play mostly horror games, but right now we're actually in a little bit of a slump. They have terrible taste. They're gonna scare people off the platform. But we play a lot of horror games, a lot of indie horror games. We have a mild FNAF obsession. And as of lately, we've been playing a lot of Minecraft, and Oxygen Not Included as well.
No, God! No! No!
I'm sorry, Ty. We're back for the spoops. I couldn't take it anymore. It's been so wholesome for so long. We needed something spooky again. I can't handle it. It's been like a week without any jump scares. How can I handle that? How can I do that? My heart is not nearly affected enough. All right, let's get back in and listen to Yuri, who, if I didn't know, would probably be one of my favorites. I love her, but Sayori is still best girl. Oh yeah, I already like this place. Perfect. I'd like to introduce you to Ty. He's not good with scary things, but he is a great guy who pops it anyway and has a habit of popping in the middle of jump scares. Every time. I don't know how you manage that, Ty. Honestly, I don't. Alright. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Bias? How? Oh yeah, that's my curse. It is. It is absolutely his curse. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. All of the above. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts on the process behind it. Sounds like he's related to me. I mainly only pop in when someone dies, or the exact instant the stream ends. Story of my life error. Every time. I have the worst timing. Same. You came in pretty early in the stream, though. We just started. We really haven't been going that long. I can't see it because my studio is being kind of a butt face, but we haven't been here for too long. Okay. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if this is a rare opportunity for her. You found your tribe. Welcome. Welcome to the tribe. We're chaotic, bad at games, and highly caffeinated, usually pretty dehydrated. So, everyone drink some water, because I remembered, so you guys have to be a part of that too. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ah, she has such pretty handwriting. A ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminated beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The lasting remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air from the present but living in the past. The lights flicker. I flicker back. The dehydration is also me. Man, this place is perfect. Woo! Well, welcome. Drink some water. Y'all dehydrated. Me? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Bitch! You have better handwriting than I could have on any day. Yes, go get water. Get water and a snack. Good. Get your water bottle. Stay hydrated. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. Keyword, find. Same. I have to keep this guy, like, right. It either stays on the desk or on the kitchen table so that I don't lose it. Because no one's surprised. I lost it for like a month because I left it at my sister-in-law's house, and I didn't get it back until my mom went and got it. It was like, stop leaving your shit everywhere. I'm like, I don't know. I can't help it. I can't remember things. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like your poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Brant, same. My brain ain't about this. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Bonbon. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that a poem often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions through their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically captured by a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Woo! Phew! I guess that's everyone. Glancing around the room, it was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Believe me, they don't care about your writing abilities. Even if they're just trying to be nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Yeah, what were you expecting? You don't get to come in here, date the pretty girls, and not write poems. What do you think? Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. You have infiltrated the Discord? Oh! I don't know which Discord you went into, but you should definitely also check out the Madness Nation Discord. That's where all of these other beautiful content creators that I am friends with live, including Ty. Ty is our gigantic Canadian moose man, and we love him. But we have Madman in a Box, who is the overlord and leader of Madness Nation. We have Nook, the sweetest German gamer boy, our giant Canadian moose man, and we have Strack, our Swede. We love him. But there's a lot of awesome people. Thank you for joining whichever Discord you did. But if you haven't tried the Madness Nation, definitely join that one too. It is a ton of fun. And honestly, that's where I spend a lot more of my time. But let me just check here real fast. I will still dub thee a member. Ah! Maybe if my Discord will work with us here. Might have to wait until after stream to dub thee a member. Yeah. I have to go over and manually make you a member because for some reason... Give me the sand, boy! Get the sand, boy! Because for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why, it stopped with, like, automatically making people members when they accepted the rules. And I have no idea why. So... Give me just 1 second here. I can get that fixed. Boop. Did it take it? There we go. Oh no, please don't delete it. Stay there. Stay. No. You had permissions for 0.2 seconds. But my computer's lag took them away. There we go. Alright, we're back. There we go. You should be able to interact with the Discord now. Thank you for the hydrate, dragon. It was working just fine before, and then it just kind of stopped, so I have to go in and manually do it right now until I take the time to actually fix it. Which I have not been able to bring myself to do. Woo! Error! You caught it! You got the sand, boy! They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring at their respective poems. As they read them in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Huh? Allow you... That's what I have to do. I had it at one point and it just kind of disappeared. But I will do it soon. I will do it soon. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you're trying that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oof. Sandcastle is mine! Yes! Oof, these two are off to a bad start. Thanks. They really didn't need to come out as nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Hey, dragon! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Is it time to throw down already? I would pay money to watch these two throw down. Mostly because you know Yuri would just devour her. Just dead. Sayori liked it. And Bonbon did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Do not expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oof! Burn! Burn! Unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. The side eye, the salt, love it. Yuri would probably end Natsuki, which sucks because they're both kind of important, right? But you know what would happen. Unless we get Buff Suki in here. If we get Buff Suki, then Yuri's done for. And Bonbon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no, the music! You know it's got bad when the music goes away. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Bonbon appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh, Yuri would still put up one hell of a fight for sure. However, Buff Suki, I feel like you can't... Spoilers, if anyone hasn't seen this game, mute the stream for a second. Mute the stream. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen it. Are we muted? Are we good? Okay. Even with Yuri's knife, I feel like Buff Suki would, like, just Hulk Loki Yuri out of existence. Puny yandere. You know. Alright, unmute. I don't know if that works, but unmute. Huh, how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. While MC Watch going, holy Yep, accurate. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Bonbon started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like you fighting, you guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, since they just noticed I was standing there. Bonbon! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is often more effective, then that wouldn't have happened in the first place. So hey what, Error? What's the point of making your poem so convoluted for no reason? There's a bail button on the top right. Is there? Might be useful. Possibly. However, I have to say I'm not opposed to watching them just fight it out. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Bonbon. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Oh, it doesn't show up in full screen. I don't see it either. Oh. Maybe? You understand that, right, Bonbon? Well? How do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Is it just the X at the top just to close the game? Just like, nah. Natsuki! She glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Help me! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like that? Definitely her and not me. Bonbon. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair that others interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri to suck up what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Emotional damage! Accurate. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! That was my best Toad impression I've ever had in my entire life. Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yeah, that was dead on. I know, I should be a voice actor, but only for anthropomorphic mushroom men. I have a calling. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because. Well, also, Natsuki's cute, therefore and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always been. Same as they always were. Yep, I could do that. I could do a Toadette voice. Not well. Big and beautiful. You go, Sayori. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, it might come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I feel like anyone with a set of vocal cords could voice Toad. That's fair. You just have to try and rip them out of your throat while speaking, and then you get a perfect Toad. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Those girls are crazy! Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Just, grab right here, yank, shake him around a little bit, you got the perfect Toad impression. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Imagine being in this situation for real. Honestly, I'm too socially awkward to be in this situation for real. Those two would be fighting, and I would just turn around and walk out of the room. I'd be like, nah, I can't do that. I can't. Oh, thank you for the boop the beak, Ty. All right. For anyone who doesn't know, this is Victor. We love Victor. Boop. We boop the beak. All right, Victor, you can go back to watching your shows now. I know, I pulled you away. Victor! Hey, Pilot! What's up, Pilot? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Welcome! It's been a minute! Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really makes a good president, regardless of what she says. You're heading on vacation? That's awesome! Where are you going? The girl you get involved. Girls, I'm here for the cupcakes. In what world do you think I care about the difference of writing styles? Accurate, though. It's like, I'm just here for the food and because my friend dragged me. Why do you think I'd know this? That sounds so much fun! Take so many pictures, Pilot. What are you going to be doing while you're on vacation? It's like, why do you think I care about writing styles? I barely put my poem together. You read it? Do you think I have opinions on things? I've got no fucks to give. My fucks have gone away. Look upon my field, full of fucks, and you will see that it is barren. If only I get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do we all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Bon, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about everything. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. English. Anyway, since when did you start Doki Doki? Today! We started Doki Doki today. I threw a poll up on Discord of whether you guys wanted a spoopy game on Thursday, even though it's cozy game for Thursday. Good, so you didn't miss. No, we're only on the first writing session of the first playthrough. And there was overwhelming need for the spoopy, so we are back for spoopy, but a little wholesome. A little wholesome. We need a little cute. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. Maximum spookery. That's what we aim for here. We don't do any minor spoopery. We're doing max spookery. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job in impressing those I want to impress. Spookification even! Yes! That's what we go for here. In case anyone didn't know, it is officially Halloween season. It started on July 5th here in the US because there's no major holidays between the 4th of July and Halloween. So, prepare in the future, once I have money to blow, for us to have spoopy decoration hauls at the beginning of videos, because I like to do show and tell a wee bit too much. Oh, you're a Halloween baby? Were you born actually on Halloween or just in October? Because either way, I envy you. I am an August baby, and I hate summer. And everything to do with it. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Oh, yes! Yes, actual Halloween baby, welcome! I'm jealous. Absolutely jealous. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Bon! You ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh no! Yanma! Yanma escaped! Sayori, what about what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Hey, Ginger! Welcome! I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? No! This is Patrick! Not a crusty crab. Thank you for the "this is Patrick," Ginger. The only thing I don't like about October is how it instantly comes around, Christmas decorations are already up. The bane of my existence. So, true story. Like last year, we went to go pick up some more candles for our jack-o'-lanterns, right? Because our little battery-operated ones died, like, that day. We're like, oh, dang, it's okay, it's Halloween, we'll go grab some. They had already taken down the Halloween stuff on Halloween Day, and we had to actually, like, just go buy tea light candles to use because they got rid of all of the actual ones. Like, what is this? Am I salty? Yes. I'm glad you're doing good, Ginger. We are playing the cutest, absolutely not a psychological horror game whatsoever, game called Doki Doki Literature Club. It's so much fun. Like, come on. At least wait until Halloween is over before putting it out. Exactly, and they skip over Thanksgiving. Like, they used to have, like, a little bit of Thanksgiving stuff out during Halloween, but it'll be, like, shoved off in a corner, and they'll never actually put it up. It'll just be, like, Halloween. You know what we're gonna have in the middle of our Halloween decorations? A giant Christmas tree display. It's like, come on, man. Give me this. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No! It's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Bon, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Now, if they decked out the tree with spookery skeletons and spooter webs, that's fine. I may or may not have 1 year, and maybe this year it might happen again. It's possible. Had a black Christmas tree with purple lights, spider webs, and only like black and red ornaments with little spiders and everything hiding in it. It was arguably my favorite Christmas tree ever, and we might have to do it again. Hell yeah! Skelly Santa would be awesome! It would be amazing. And thank you for the ghost scream, Ginger! And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun! Look, it's like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I'd say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Any variation of a skeleton at any time makes anything spooky. Exactly. I still want the 12-foot skeleton to have in front of the house all year round and just decorate it for different holidays. I want one so bad. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. It was so good. I want one so bad. They're just too expensive, and technically I don't know if it would fit. Well, we have a pretty big yard. I'd have to ask the landlord. Same. If I could do it, and be like, hey, you know our front yard here? Can I, like, put this up even though it's a shared courtyard? Can I, like, put up a giant 12-foot skeleton? Just all year round, it's fine. Let's do this. All right. Time to write another poem. So we have Vivid, Manager, Twirl, Anxiety. First time and I was like, dude, hell yes! Same! Bouncy, Heart, Death, Shame, Cage, Twirl. Vivid. Laugh, Tears, Starscape, Melody, Nightgown, Feather, Doki Doki, Clouds, Socks, Heart. So, Doki Doki is like the sound of a heartbeat. So, that one. Judgment, Adventure, Fester, Depression, Skirt, Crimson, Daydream, Whistle. Boop! We gotta do the boop. We have to boop. I want one with a massive sombrero for May 5th. Yes! We gotta do the boop. Swimsuit, Graveyard, Nibble, Heaven Sent, Time, Suicide, Hope, Sugared, Atone, Holiday. Graveyard. Welcome back, Pilot! Cheer, Incongruent, Analysis, Frightening, Heartbeat, Eternity, Calm, Infallible, Destiny, Shopping. Eternity. If Explode comes up, go for it. Okay, I will do that. Charm, Extraordinary, Lazy, Extreme, Smile, Secretive, Funny, Ambient, Ocean, Disaster. Same. Music, Mount. Ty is back! Ty is back! Oh, but I love the word uncanny. Gotta go with Ty. We're just gonna reuse all the same words. Unrestrained, Memories, Essence, Romance, Beauty, Nature, Defeat, Incapable, Disown. Sunny, Disown. Man. This is not looking great for me. Flying, Dance, Fickle, Vibrant, Amazing, Tragic, Color, Candy, Lollipop. Oh no, not again. It's a tragic Ty story. Fantasy, Flee, Prayer, Landscape. Vividly, Lucky, Game, Broken. Strawberry. We're gonna go with Flee. My favorites are Starscape, Unstable, Explode, and Lucky. That is fair. Unstable. We'll go with an unstable. Okay, Afterimage, Raindrop, Awesome, Imagine, Covet, Papa. A Firm Believer, and RNG. I have to go with Papa. Who chose Papa? Oh. You know what? That makes sense. Firm Believer and RNG. I'm not entirely sure what that one means, honestly. Vertigo, because I have that. Horror, Shiny, Marriage, Fluffy, Melancholy, Chocolate, Silly, Empty, Agonizing, Raincloud. Oh, agonizing. Misfortune, Hair, Rose, Kiss, Uncontrollable, Desire. An uncontrollable desire. Email, Skipping, Dark, Lust. Dark. Random number generator. The luck aspect in video games. That is fair. That makes sense. Jump, Forgive, Anime, Warm, Hopeless, Bed, Sticky, Whisper, Explode. Kitty, Family, Despise, Embrace, Sadness, Dazzle, Sensation, Milk, Pink, Cute, Sadness. Man, this is... I want to read the poem Mad Lib that we make here. Alright, next time we play Doki Doki Literature Club. I have a giant-ass book of Mad Libs that I'm gonna bring, and we're gonna fill it in with just the words given here on stream. We'll take a vote, we'll write a Mad Lib poem, and that's what we will read to them. Since I'm a hero player, and SSBU, I'm neck deep into random number generators. That is fair. Passion, Hop, Wrath. Massacre, Philosophy, Determination, Lipstick, Hurt. Breath, Climax, Peaceful. Together, Ribbon. Hurt. Sparkle, Summer. Disoriented, Childhood, Unrequited, Forever, Quiet, Scar. Scar. Hero in the Mies. Another day passes, and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, there's a usual scene greets me. Hi, Bon Bon! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I just notes. Alright, back to the emotional damage game. Accurate. We don't see a text. But fine. You don't see the text? I know that we don't get to read the actual poem. However, it would be so fun to use those for Mad Lib. And I just let you guys choose which one. We'd play Doki Doki Mad Lib Club. And then when they After they read us their poems, we will read them ours. I'm just not used to being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess there's always simple things with you, anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look in your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why was that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Hey, Coco, welcome back! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan on conveniently forgetting that you spent all of your money, so that I would lend you some. Oh yeah, I'm aware this is a horror game. I'm aware. I know this game very well. It's one of my favorites. Again, it's up there with like Cooking Companions and Franbo, with like games I really enjoy. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Mariah! Yeah, and we encounter some uncomfortable deaths. I'm aware. We're not going to encounter those in this stream, because we're going to stop before that, and there will be a very big warning on the next one. Yeah, I know what happens. I'm aware. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. Aww! Turtle! Welcome, Turtle! Welcome to the chaos, my love! How are you? How do I know? Because my sis played it as well. Funny story. So, an old friend of mine was playing this game once, and I'd already watched like many playthroughs of it, and he never had. And so he made the oh no! Oh, you forgot what happened, Coco? I am so sorry. So we were talking about it, and before he knew that it was a horror game, right? Because he doesn't read tags. He was like, man, Yuri's my favorite, but you really remind me of Sayori. And I'm like, how far in the game are you? And he went, oh, not far, not far. I went, okay, I'm not saying anything. And then he showed up at my house like 2 hours later going, I hate you. I hate you so much. Why didn't you tell me? And I'm like, well, because it's far funnier for you to find out on your own. Ah, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? Didn't know she was listening in. Oh, nice. One more ad. Great. Hey, Grave. Welcome back. Welcome back. We have another Grave in the chat now. He goes by Error, if he's still here. Are we a graveyard? Are we a graveyard now? We're just full of graves. Hey, there he is. There's Error. The one true grave. Coco. Oh, hello, Lord. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. We are having a grand old time playing a visual novel game. Oh, did you bring friends? Do you bring friends? I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face was in a book, as always. That's how you hide it. It's like headphones when you want to eavesdrop on conversations. Put your nose in a book. No one will ever think you're listening. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Bon Bon to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Lord, who are you? Who are you, stranger? Welcome. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate strangers. Coco's a little wary of strangers. But it's okay. She warms up to people. Eventually. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough. is fair enough retribution. Strangers! It's okay, Coco. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, baby. It's okay. They're new people, but we can make friends with them, remember? Ah! I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Oh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yori. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. No! Yungoos! He escaped! There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Be like, welcome, strangers, what are you buying? Graveyard boy. Now I know that you exist. You cannot escape me. Oh no, is there a turf war? Coco, be nice. And they don't bite, or I'll bite them for you. Exactly. I do warn people ahead of time, we don't bite hard unless you're into that, and then maybe if you ask nicely. But, where you can... It's okay, Coco. We can be friends. They can be friends with us. Coco! It's okay. It's okay. We were all strangers when you met us, Coco. You were all strangers. You have a new follower. I missed that. It didn't tell me. It's not telling me. Well, thank you for the follow. Even though my stream's bugging out over here. Is it Lord? Did Lord follow? Or is it just taking it forever? Thank you for the scream, Turtle. Just talking to Grave. Oh, yes! Grave error. Follow Grave. Graveyard boy. Don't mind me just grabbing my stuff to leave. Fuck this shit, I'm out. That's okay. That's okay, Pilot. Have a great vacation. Turtle, I'm scared. No, Coco, it's fine. It's fine. Strangers can become friends. It's okay. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Pilot, don't leave me here. Well, you see it. Fine. No! Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Oh! Hello! Welcome! There's so many new people coming in. What would you like me to call you, stranger? New stranger friend? First time chatter? Because I can't pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you Pet. Is Pet good? Hi, Pet! Welcome! This is my first time playing it. However, I have watched it. I've watched a lot of it. Who the fuck are those people? Was there a raid missed? I don't know. Nothing's telling me anything. Let's go! It's such a good game. Like 10 on 10 game. There might have been a raid that's not showing me, but I don't think so. I think we're okay. Does it pop up over here? No. No, it doesn't look like it's showing me anything here. Alright. Let's go. Fun stream here. We try. Oh no, not the rip. Turtle! Turtle! No, I just want to see some blind playthroughs of Doki Doki players because it's fun. That is totally fair. It is so fun. Away from me, strangers. I have a gun. Put the gun away, Coco. We don't have guns in chat. No guns in chat. After all, she told me you guys were bringing me to the club before she even told me. My brain is overwhelmed. It's okay, Turtle. My brain's always overwhelmed. After all. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. You have a hot dog? I like hot dogs. I'm going away in my Batmobile. Drive away. Run, Coco. Run away in your Batmobile. I have a hot dog. Fear me. Can you eat dog? No, Coco. Hot dog in the US is a... We don't want to hear about your dog. It's a food. It's not made of dog. It's made of pork or beef. I don't have hot dogs to show you what a hot dog is. Yeah, what the fuck? It's not a dog, I promise you. It's just called a hot dog. It's not a dog. It's made of like pork or beef, like normal. It's just in a tube shape. It's like a sausage, or a frank, or a brat, but not nearly as good as those. It's like that, but make it worse. No, you don't. It's a very American thing. It's a very American thing. So to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ow! Whap! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! We don't eat that in France. We eat snails. It's not better. You know what? That's fair. You guys do eat snails. Wonderful. At least until you see how they're made. We don't talk about how hot dogs are made. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to see that. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is it a miracle? I can't see the words. I didn't have one ever. It's just another one of those meats links that you don't know or want to know what they're made of. Accurate. You can't see the words? Can you not see the... Oh, yeah, I guess you can. Hold on. Let me... That's what you meant earlier, Pilot. I thought you were talking about the Mad Lib thing, specifically. Give me just a second. Let me try and fix this. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Technical difficulties. Why you no work here, my dude? Huh. Why? Hold on. We might... Nope, it's definitely not intentional. I'm just bad at streaming. I'm just a terrible streamer. Alright, let's see here. I didn't play Doki Doki for so long, I finished it uncountable times. Oh, we try and be fun. We're not- we can be funny sometimes. That's kind of our goal here. Well. We will try and fix that for next stream, I guess. Because it's not letting me actually fix anything. Give me 1 second here. Technical difficulties of a mediocre streamer. Oh, there are so many people. Hello, everyone. It's a cult of dog eaters. No. Please, Coco, we prefer the term Americans. Alright. This might help. This is monitor 2, right? Should be monitor 2. There we go. You guys get to see my background and everything around it, because this for some reason doesn't go full screen, but that's fine. Stream name, technical difficulties of a mediocre streamer. Yep. That's, I need to put that in my just tags. Well, don't mind me. You're a good pilot, grabbing my stuff and leaving. Out of here. The DDLC modder and animator, in my opinion. Oh, awesome! Alright, let's get down here. In OBX, you can cut the edges with Alt. See, that would work if I actually was using OBS right now, but I'm using Twitch, like Twitch stream. Pats Coco's head. You're okay, Coco. Can't read too far away. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go back to how it was and pretend that everything is fine. And we're gonna go back to pretending like I knew what I was doing initially and not that I did not even notice. Because I am so bad at this. Me, because when I first started streaming, my computer couldn't handle anything else. Oh no, we don't want that. We don't want that. You don't need to see that. So, for those of you who don't know, the computer that I use is about one step above a brick. It does not run very well. It's a laptop from like 10 years ago that can't run games very well, but boy do I make it. So, it was the one that actually like worked with my computer. So that's why. That's why we play it this way. Is it a miracle? Is it because I paid my restoration? Retribution. Seems to work fine to me. It's working okay for what it needs to. Okay. You're streaming on a 10-year-old laptop? Yep, I'm streaming on a 10-year-old laptop. Ignore the strangers, Coco. I've got a Chromebook that plays video games. Yep. This is an old, God, what is it? It's a Samsung. It's like a Samsung flip book thing back when those were a thing. You know, so it's touchscreen up here and then like, oh, hey, it evened out. My studio's finally working. Bye, Pilot. Bye, Pilot. Have a great vacation. So it like flips around, so it's touchscreen. It was one of like the first. My potato can't even run live that smooth. Exactly. So, if we find something that works here, and this guy works for us, we're not changing it, because if we do, it fucks everything up. So, until we actually get our good computer running again, or get a replacement computer, because we did have an actual gaming computer here, which mind you was also like 8 years old, that I was playing on and streaming from, and that's why we're in this lovely setup here. But the CPU blew out like a month, what was it, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Something like that? Right before the Ruined DLC dropped. I'm not salty. So once we can get that fixed, we'll be on to a little bit of greener pastures. But right now, we're playing visual novels on a 10-year-old bricktop. Actually, that one almost worked. People who don't know me call me Chick Cox, bro. Nope, it's Coco! Coco! No! This is Patrick! Not a crusty crab. Thank you for the not a crusty crab, turtle. This is Patrick. The salt is real. It is what I'm known for. I'm salter. I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab on about the cupcakes. Coco or Choco or Big C or Cox or Huko or Coconut. I'll just go with Coco because it reminds me of hot cocoa and I really like hot cocoa. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Same. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot of that. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah! Yours look really good too, Natsuki! Can I try it? Jeez! Turtle hearts! Only Sayori could get smacked in the face with a giant cookie that's a frisbee from her across the room and be delighted about it. Same, though. Like, if someone just wants to throw something at me, they might as well make it something that's a delicious baked good. And then, like, I'd be fine with it. That's fine for me. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still really happy you shared one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. God, jeez! I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayori off her. She's eating me! Ah! No! Coco, no! Nope. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sari trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki be like, oi, personal space! I feel that. Me too. Me too.
Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh. Thank you for the bruh, Coco. Same though. Like, I completely ignore personal space if it's someone I know, and I know they're okay with it. But I used to, like, drop to the ground anytime someone would try and hug me. Because I was just like, ew, people. And now I'm just like, hugs? And there's no in between. Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't even in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. If any of you heard anything from her being late today? Not me! Yeah, I haven't either. As Cusco says, whoa, 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 no touchy. Same. Whoa, 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 no touchy. You don't have an ASMR stream tonight? Oh no! I'm sorry, Coco, I can't help you with that. I am awful at ASMR. Mostly because I think it's way too funny to turn everything super quiet and then scream. Make me ASMR. I'm sorry. I can't do that, Coco. I'm not an ASMR one. I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's Groove. Oh no! Wah! Try listening to Guardians Awaken from the Skyward Sword. Oh, that's a good idea, Coco. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Thanks, Straight Error. She said your name. Oh, Error, this is so much progress. This is so much progress. Good job, Coco. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. English is hard. Never mind that. You're trying. You're doing good, Coco. I have so much faith in you. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Words hard. I feel that. English, no. My English isn't working. Strange Error sounds suspiciously like stranger. You're not wrong. She's trying, though. This is progress for Coco. She's afraid of new people. I cannot words goodly. Yeah, no. I can't English right today. I'm trying to be nice here. You're doing so good, Coco. I'm proud of you. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell, at least. I'm trying to be nice here. I can call you stranger, too. I mustn't have heard since I was practicing piano. It wasn't a criticism. It was a nod to your sense of humor. That's fair. If you prefer. Oh, God, everything's finally popping up, I guess. There we go. I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Nah, I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bon Bon. Ah, I won't let you down, dancing little turtle rabbit thingy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Okay, so the newbies are Error, Stranger 2, and Stranger 3. Coco, they have names. Like, granted, you're doing good. I think we've gone with... We have Error. We have Lord. Hold on. Going back up here. We have Error. We have Lord. Don't mind me casually scrolling back up in chat here. Oh, there we go. And Kirpet? I can't pronounce that though, so I could lay it out phonetically. I will call you that. But if not, I'm just gonna call you Pet. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, right? Kurko? My words no work today. Alright, let's see. Kusro? Kusro? How you like, I'm okay with it. Kusro? Ku? Just Ku? We're gonna go with Ku. I like Ku. Ku works. Ku works for me. That one works. I can do that one. Alright. The name of this stream needs to be changed to Mediocre Streamer Tries to Pronounce Names. Kung Fu Panda. No, not Ku. Kwa. 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 Just Q. Okay, Q. Q. We can go with Q. I can do Q. Perfect. There we go. Q. Alright, so we have Lord, we have Error, and we have Q. Today's French lesson. I love it. Q. That is okay for me too. Phew! Catastrophe averted. Thank you. We can drop the Lord part completely. Okay. So, we have Q, Pet, and Error. So we got that? We got everything? We got everyone? Q, Pet, and Error. Cool. We got this. Okay. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. Now it's the same as letter Q. Fair. The French is a hard language. There's a bunch of weird letters in there that make up a word that does not work. Lord ass. Seems fair. Love that. Love that. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. You don't pronounce the L. What letters do you pronounce in French, Coco? What letters? Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappears in the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, would feel bad distracting her from her reading. It's complicated. Accurate, though. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Normally, I'd say France doesn't exist, but I know some French stormtrooper. Oh no, French stormtrooper! France exists, but I think how I see France is it's just like Coco. And you guys haven't met Foxy, but Foxy, and that is the entire continent of France. And Rose Pine, she's in there. It's just 3 people in France. That only makes her face disappear deeper into her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing she made her uncomfortable. I'm not particularly worried about how the French pronounce much of anything. My book, buffet, buffet, fox pass. We don't even go into how hors d'oeuvres should be pronounced phonetically. He's actually streaming right now, but I'm not going to plug another streamer. Ah, fair enough. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was just focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Or, if I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that the book... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Sounds like horse d'oeuvre. Horse devour. Horse devours? Do you want some horse devours? That's it. I'm changing it. I'm changing it. I'm never saying hors d'oeuvres again. It's horse devour. Ah, well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. They're just like... Don't pronounce the H and S. Oh, okay. I was trying to pronounce that one. Hors d'oeuvres. Reminds me of Carnivorous Horses and Percy Jackson books. Exactly! Hors d'oeuvres. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading the book soon, but no S. Hors d'oeuvres. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter who she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So the dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Bon Bon? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. In buffet? Just means buffet. 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 I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri was into those things. So she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kind of stories. Buffet. Buffet. Right, Coco? I got that right? No, you. Buffet. Buffet. I just find that stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Like the letter U, not... Ooh. Not buffet. Buffet? Buffet? It's just buffet, right? If I've been saying that wrong my whole life, it's just buffet, right? With my very intense... No! Oui. Man. Too late. To be fair, Pokemon's fighting hard today. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. You know what? Doesn't matter. That's fair, Coco. I really don't worry. You don't need to worry about it. It just means that you're passionate about reading. And the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact... Oh! A challenge has been issued! Alright, let's play rock, paper, scissors with Bonbon. If it'll let me. Maybe. I don't think I get to play. You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking so forward to it. Let me just get the book. Scissors! Scissors. I'm gonna put my money on rock. I quickly retrieved the book I had put in my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, alright? Right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just sometimes it's something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company of someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Alright. Prediction, results, scissors! Oh, error, you win. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Oh! Alright, well. Give me just 1 second here. I didn't realize how late it was and I was gonna do a short stream today. Clearly, that didn't happen. Show 1 moment here. Oh, you know what we have to do. You know who we're gonna go see, right, Coco? You know who's streaming right now, don't you, Coco? Head pats! Pat pats. Random number generator for the win! No, we're gonna go see Nook! Nook is streaming right now! You know how long it's been since we've seen Nook? It's been ages. I can't handle that. I can't handle not seeing Nook for that long. It's been far too long. And it's his birthday. Like, we have to go say hi to Nook. Alright. And Nook is playing Genshin Impact, so that's a win. Alright, anyone who wants to join into the raid, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're gonna go see my lovely friend Nook. He's an amazing streamer who is currently streaming with his female VTuber, but we love Nook. He is amazing. He's a super chill person, and he, let's see here.
Welcome.
Oh, well, thank you for the follow. Come to my life. Thank you for the follow, whoever just followed, because it's not showing me at the moment. You're already rating Nook. Alright, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will end this eventually because it takes a second. Alright, there we go. Everything working? Kinda, sorta, maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's go say Nook. Thank you for the follow, Q, and have a fantastic day, guys. Let's go see Nook. We shall be back. Thank you, Q. Goodbye.